Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Pure Dead Brighton podcast. Today, it is just going to be me and Lewis, as it was last week. It was just Lewis and Charlie. Charlie said he's got an appointment, which means he can't record the full day. You can bring that up with him. But
He's a
we
snake.
have pushed. He's a snake. We've pushed having Leah on till next week, so tune in for that. But it's just going to be me and Lewis chatting. So I hope you enjoy and stick around.
Yeah, and it'll be the same as last week, just me and Charlie having a chat, but it'll be me and Joe. And me and Joe have got better patter, so it'll be funnier.
Aye, we've got better chat.
Charlie just goes, "Oh, I'm this fucking shit," and oh, fuck it, oh, this shit.
Charlie's like, "Oh, fuck, I'm bisexual and I use Twitter."
Aye. And prideful.
I can't mix audio.
Aye, we're just dissing him. Anyway,
No, I can't. I love the boy sometimes.
So, what you want to talk about? You like to talk about?
I think we should probably talk about stuff like more normal and then go into the football side of things later on, so we don't
Aye, I've got a few
push
normal things here.
push people away straight away.
Aye, you hear that?
What you got? You better stick around. I'm watching.
This podcast is coming to Spotify, right? Or the rest of the episodes are. So you better get the watch time up. Do you know the average watch time in Spotify is 30 seconds? That's horrendous. That's horrendous. I get more than that in my video.
I've listened to a full one on Spotify on accident.
Aye, so we must, me, you and Charlie listened to it on Spotify like a couple of times, a full episode, right? So that must take it all the way up, and you must get some cretins watching it for like 2 seconds to bring the average down. Click on it. Oh, I don't like that. Oh, Scottish.
Click. Oh, their accent is terrible. Sorry, I didn't even put an accent on for that, but
so
should we do this full podcast in accents?
No, we should not.
How no?
Because I'll get annoyed at myself.
Do an impression.
No.
Go.
No.
That was a good impression.
That was with
You looking out your window.
I forgot my camera's on. No, I
Nah,
just
just
on
leave
it.
it.
So I was trying to see who it was, but I can't see.
You were a wee bit freaked out there, weren't you? You were like, how did he kind of looked out the window?
I was it. Oh, Discord. So, what you want to talk about, pal?
What you got written down?
I've got 2 things written down. One of them I was going to bring up in the podcast next week, but too late now, isn't it? So, here's a wee question for you, Joe. Who's my favourite person ever?
Billie Eilish.
Aye. So have you seen the stuff about her?
Yeah, it's terrible.
Aye. So let's
Making
talk
a big
about that.
deal just because she's wearing clothes. I think she looked great.
The only thing wrong with her is she's a bit white, but that's not even wrong with her. That's
I
not
know,
even
that's
bad.
I was about to say that's better, but that's just a personal preference.
Aye. She looks a
I
bit
like
pale,
pale
but
skin.
what are you going to do? Do you know what I mean? We're in the middle of
It-
we're in the
it-
middle
it
of a
was the guy-
pandemic.
It was the guys fat shaming on you, like, she's not even fat.
Aye.
Quite an
Well,
attractive lady.
Aye. Though everyone was saying, "Oh, I can't wait till you turn 18 so you don't wear baggy clothes because you've got a nice body," and then the fat shamer.
Exactly. It's disgusting, to be honest.
That's just
You know who you are? Darren from Milton Keynes.
I just tell the cretins out there, right? Don't disrespect my lady ever.
Oh, Christ.
See if I
Super
like that. See if I
confusing.
actually like that. Don't disrespect
like-
my women.
A celebrity. It's like they don't even have a thought of this person exists. Don't you talk about her like that.
Katy Perry. Katy Perry doesn't even ken this guy exists. Don't you speak to her like that.
I've sent her letters
I've sent her letters.
by
and I've-
pigeon,
and I've not received anything back, but that's not the point.
but I know she's read them.
Yes. Maybe for 2 seconds and put them in the bin, but she's still read them.
Yeah, if you're like that, go ahead and leave.
Aye.
Just go.
If you're an actual simp, back off.
I get simping for maybe a person you actually know.
Nah, I don't.
See if it's
even see if I went out with someone, I still wouldn't simp.
I'm talking celebrity. See if it's like someone on Twitter and you buy them like their Amazon wish list. You've just got too much money, or you make bad life decisions.
Oh, did you see that person that was... See, this is daft, right? 'Cause I think it's shocking that no simp September.
Aye.
Some cretin donated like $1,000 or something, or seven. I think it was $600, whatever,
Cretin.
to Cardi B. I'm like, oh Jesus Christ! See if we're
Cardi
gonna
B of
see-
all folk.
See if we're gonna simp over someone, why her?
Mm-hmm.
She's got fucking jugs like a sea watercolour. Her nipples are like watercolour. Just get it.
Right, leave it out.
No, they're no nice. Anyway, let's move on.
Okay.
Let's move on for that. So aye, in conclusion, stop fat shaming folk. Or not even fat shaming, body shaming.
Stop. Oh, you just did it.
Well, I've just got it in my notes here saying Billie Eilish fat shaming, but she's not even fat. It's because
I know,
people
it's
say
terrible.
she's fat. I'm not saying she's fat. So don't put words in my mouth. People on Twitter.
Stop fat shaming and stop. What's that one? What's that word?
The only time you can fat shame is when it's your pals and it's a laugh.
Exactly.
Or yourself. I fat shame myself.
I look in the mirror and I just go, "What are you doing with your life, really?
So that,
You've
man.
built up to this. You're 20 years old.
I'm pretty sure you're 19, but okay.
Yeah, but you round it
forgot.
up.
You don't round it up.
Well, when I'm 20, I'm gonna look in the mirror and go, "You're 40." Okay,
And what's that round near up to? The nearest odd 10 or even 10?
what are you talking about?
Well, 10, right? 10, 20, 30, 40. 30 would be odd and 40's even. So you round it up.
I've got a topic we could talk about.
Alright, just ignore what I said. Okay. What's your
What's your
topic?
what is your most favourite underrated like creation you like to eat? Like something that you think you only
Oh.
you'd well, no something like that, but something like you do all the time that
Raps.
you never really think.
But so rap sounds like, oh, that everyone knows what a rap is. But, pardon me. KFC used to do things called cheesy barbecue rollers, right? Popcorn chicken, some cheese and barbecue sauce. I make it in the house and it's banging.
You make it in the house.
Had that last night.
I make an array of things really, but
You probably make
my
like
what?
chicken Kiev sponge cake. That sounds so bad.
I'm not sure.
I
Chicken
do.
Kiev sponge cake.
Aye.
Nah, I say I don't know what the weirdest thing I eat, but for breakfast today, I had one of the most underrated things on the planet, and that is you get 2 bits of toast, right?
Oh, what the hell, man? That's such a...
No, no butter. Nutella in each bit of toast, and then banana sliced up on it. Absolutely amazing.
Never had banana and then...
Banana and toast, or a
I've-
piece banana.
Never did. I've just had a banana. Never had
Banana's
it.
good. People
Yeah,
spread peanut butter on bananas and eat it for the
It's
protein
grim.
gain. How's that
I
going?
like Reese's... What's the actual... Is it... What's it? Cupcake? Not the Cupcake King, but the Cake King. What's that called?
Reese's Puff. That's the
Is it no
cereal.
butternut, peanut butter cakes or whatever it is, right? I like them, but I hate
Right.
peanut butter. See, like, just
Really?
out the jar. I went to put
I
it on.
don't mind it.
I went to put it in some toast, and it was disgusting.
I don't mind it, but I see if there's
Ah.
jam, Nutella, or butter there.
It needs to be with
Not
chocolate.
getting near
man.
it. Not getting near it.
Reese's is probably the only good. Well, M&M's are quite good. M&M's and Reese's are the only two good American chocolates. Hershey's actually, there's three.
Said fit, aye, because we've both been to America, and I went there. I was like, I need to try the chocolate. It is terrible.
Aye,
The
so
chocolate's so bad.
bland.
Everything else is better than the UK, apart from
a
McDonald's.
pizza. Oh, the pizza.
I had a shit pizza.
Oh, that's a brilliant one.
We waited like 35 minutes in a Pizza Hut to get these pizzas, and we take them back to the hotel, and it was just shit. So I went
No,
down to the
that's-
lobby and got a hot dog.
That's right, shit, because you're getting it for fucking Pizza Hut.
Pizza Hut was good.
No,
It's
you
just
go,
they,
you go
they
to
gave us the wrong order.
you go to standalone places. That's where the real cooking comes into place.
No, I know, but it was one of the nights.
What nights?
It was just a way where we're like, Ken, there's a Pizza Hut down there, we'll have that. And that was the decision. Every other night we would go to other places.
See, since you mentioned McDonald's, the only thing better in America or American McDonald's.
Drinks.
No, I'd say that they get collaborations like Travis Scott and Juice WRLD.
Cough. You wouldn't go, can I have the Travis Scott meal?
I would.
Would you fuck?
What even is it? Is it just a?
It's a quarter pounder with extra pickles,
is it-
basically.
is it just a normal burger? And they've just
It's
called it
just a
something?
quarter pounder. You know, it's even funny in the UK, we've brought out 3 new quarter pounders. So
Oofed. Oh,
there's a
another one with
spicy
bacon?
one, there's a deluxe one, and there's something else.
I thought it was with bacon. I mean,
I don't know.
I don't know.
Maybe that's the deluxe one. It's got, you
Maybe.
know how they used to do the deluxe burgers that had the better beef patty? I
Aye,
just put that in the
it
quarter
was
pounder.
about Christmas time, wasn't it? Or just before Christmas?
Aye, I quite liked them.
I didn't mind.
because it
I've
felt
never
like
had it.
I was
to be
actually eating a proper burger instead of eating laminate flooring.
fair.
It tastes
True.
good.
That's weird. It is like laminate food, but it tastes good.
Aye, because it's definitely no beef.
It's I think it's like 10% chicken or something. And then there's also animal fat and bones. And there's
There'll
something
be
else.
MSG in it.
Don't even know what that is, but I guess I'm getting.
MSG's the thing that most companies use to flavour stuff. A lot of people are against it, but it's literally like a powder, I think, or it's like I forget, to be honest, but it's flavouring,
That's
I
a good.
think.
That's a good thing about McDonald's, isn't it? They don't just use the actual meat; they use the bones and all. So good on them.
Bones are good for like, broth,
Aye, that's why we like
but
Haribo.
I'm not having a triple cheeseburger soup. Don't need a broth. That sounds terrible.
But it probably tastes nice, which is
What, a
annoying.
triple cheeseburger soup?
Aye, probably would. Just imagine it though. With
Cheese?
soup that tastes like a burger. That'd be good.
Yes, true. That I don't think that'd be good. What do you think would be a genuinely would taste good as a soup? Like if you get a thing from like, a place and blend it.
Pringles.
Pringle soup. What flavour?
No, I don't know. I don't know, because most things you don't even want to imagine it blended up. Let's see, like a KFC chicken, you don't want to imagine what that's like blended up. So I'll
Be good
go
is what it is.
I'll go Crave cereal. Get that blended up.
Chocolate soup.
Aye, that'd be good, wouldn't it?
That's just.
That's just chocolate milk, isn't it?
I was going to say. Well, no, really. It depends if you've got chicken stock in it or no.
Nah, just Crave.
So that's just a bowl of cereal.
Aye, and do you not need to put milk in it to blend it? I know, so that is just cereal.
You'd put water in it if you want it,
I'd rather milk.
but obviously.
Aye.
What
See folk that actually put water in their cereal instead of milk, they're pedos.
folk put orange juice
That's just not right.
in their cereal. It's disgusting, really, isn't it?
Nothing but milk.
Nothing but net.
What? Net worth?
See when you get money in on the 6th of November.
Yes.
I had a plan.
Oh, what's that?
Now,
'Cause I've
me
got a
and
plan
Lewis
and all.
were. Oh Christ! Me and Lewis were planning on going to Blackpool for a weekend. I forget what week it was. Hold on.
It was the 14th.
That one. Hold on.
Oh, that weekend. I think that was a Saturday, I don't know. Something like that.
November. Aye, the week commencing the 9th.
Aye.
So we get paid 3 days before that week.
Ah,
I get to keep about 60. He gets to keep about
All of
400.
aye.
But I get paid this Friday. The time the podcast comes out, I'll be a happy bunny. But I had an idea that seeing Blackpool isn't available, we just go to Glasgow,
And do what?
get a Five Guys.
Oh, just a day out in Glasgow. I thought you meant like get a premiere in. I'm like, that's a bit
Oh, we
dodgy.
could, but it is a wee
Aye,
bit dodgy.
that'd be- I'd rather know.
I don't know.
I'd rather not go to Glasgow to get a premiere in with my pal.
We just walk into the receptionist. And say, room for two? Of course, honey. Act
we-
it up.
can we
We're bent.
Can we get some chocolates and our towels made into a swan, please?
Can I have a prosecco? She's like, get a fucking grip. This a Premier Inn, pal.
Sorry. Oh, I can't Stella.
I'll have a can of Stella and a
Get,
baguette.
oh, I can't Stella. Get 10 birds in it tomorrow morning, will you?
See that wee cheeky reception sale there? Centre up the road. Fuck are we talking about?
Aye, how have we got to that?
I
Oh,
don't know how we got to that. We're talking about food, then we ended up
Mm.
talking about Premier Inn.
Makes for a better podcast episode, so I will. Aye, but I'm planning to get the Xbox. I still have money, but I'm planning to get the Xbox.
I am also planning to get the Xbox, but I will use my Christmas pay and the money I get for Christmas to go towards it. That's what I'm doing.
I had two games in
Hopefully,
mind.
I've got enough.
What was the games? It was COD and some other game. I can't remember what one it was.
Mm-hmm.
I might just buy other CODs, the older ones, to play backwards compatible.
Yeah, it's so good.
Definitely get Modern Warfare 2 and probably Black Ops 2. Maybe Modern Warfare 3, but I think actually I wanted to go that. Good man. Can't you wait? Right, I've got another wee topic.
Right.
You might not have heard of it or seen it, right? But I watched it last night. Came out a while ago.
Okay.
Trisha Paytas and HCHC podcast.
Right.
Did you see she stormed it?
Don't think I've seen that.
Oh, she does my head in, right? So you've probably seen all the clips about Ethan asking her, "Oh, who discovered gravity or who invented gravity?" She goes,
Yeah.
"Isaac Newton," or whatever it was.
Yeah.
So we already knew she was dumb, right? But she went on and she said something nasty to HCHC, and then he's making a point saying, "Oh, you're weaponising that, turn it against me." And he goes, "No, isn't he? No, isn't he?" Woohoo! She was talking pish. It was doing my head in. And then she walked out. Do you know, this is true, right? So HCHC paid 50k for the full setup, and he also has to pay other people that work with him. He gets money and Trish gets money, right? She gets 45%.
Really?
She gets nearly half, and Ethan, I don't know how much he gets, but the rest of it's split up between everyone else.
Aye.
How you get paid half of it, or near enough half of it, and you're storming off after 5
It's
episodes?
ridiculous.
Oh, she's mental. And she goes, "I'm not money hungry. You clearly are hen if you want half the money."
Exactly. That is shocking, to be fair. But I have seen the clips.
Ah, they're quite good.
Ethan's like, who invented gravity? Isaac Newton. So, did he? Aye. Is he the almighty one?
Oh, it was that same one when she stormed off. She goes, "Who won World War Two?" She goes, I'm not answering that."
I've seen a spell of that on TikTok. People asking that question to people.
Does anyone?
And
That's going to sound daft, right? But does anyone know who won? Because there's different theories, is there no? Because from what I know, it's a draw. We don't know a truce.
I don't think it was a draw, no.
That's what I
World
heard
War
in history.
Two wasn't a draw.
Aye.
There's no way.
Let
It
me
was
double
the
check. I think
Allied.
World War One.
It was the
Let me check.
Allied. It was the Allied nations. I would just call it that instead of try to list every country against Germany,
Everyone
and
thinks
then
everyone
they had
says
their forces.
everyone says France and Germany. They're not even the same fucking side.
Somebody asked. I saw it in the TikTok. It's like who won World War Two, and someone went Germany. And I was like, I don't think they did.
Was
'Cause
World
we
War
speak
Two
German now.
a just war? Oh, I get what that means. Isn't it?
If they'd won, we'd be speaking German. Das Halleluches
I hate folk that say that,
It's true, man.
but it's no. But
How'd you ken?
because it's. You should just reply to them. Shut up. Your country's only 200 years old. Get to.
The Americans.
Actually, that's probably one of the newest countries in the world.
That's why they're so stupid.
That's why they're in debt by about 300 trillion.
How can you only be there 200 years and still... No, I'm wording that wrong. How can you only be 200 years old and you're already gone to incest?
I know. Especially Southerners.
Meh. Talking to you if you're from Scunthorpe.
Aye.
Unsubscribe.
I've
Nah,
seen
I'm kidding
on Spotify, most of our audience comes from America, so this won't be on soon,
guys.
but when is it? How's it going? And how's your sister doing?
How's your sister? How's your mum? I feel bad for you being in a third world country that wears a Gucci belt, but I hope it gets better for you, and I hope you decide to move out your country, because that's the only way up.
Aye. I feel like Mexico's...
I know.
It's alright. I'm not going to slag off because I don't really know much about it, right? Mexico's alright.
Right.
America's just a disaster, and Canada's brilliant.
Canada's great.
Aye.
I'd love to go to Canada. Then you get the other end of the world where it's Australia and New Zealand, and they're just like, aye, we're alright. They're just fine.
If I was...
Mm.
I'd probably move to Canada if I was to immigrate.
I'd either go New Zealand or Canada or Australia.
When you got Australia, mate, spiders and snakes.
I don't like them either, but I don't like spiders, but
Speaking of
could you do
snakes,
anything else?
one of our hosts is a fucking snake. And it's not me or you.
I'm not going to say anything.
No, I was talking about Jamie.
Oh,
Don't know how he's a snake, but he is. Right, I can't find it. Right, so that's that. Someone's going to clip what I've just said there and take it out of context about you. Remember I was talking about if it was a draw?
Yeah.
I got confused with World War One. It was then
Yeah.
they signed this treaty of, don't know how you say this, Versailles or something like that, right? Which means it was a draw, and they both had the peace treaty. It was World War One. I get mixed up. But hey, I still remembered. Didn't remember what war it was, but I remembered. My history teacher would be proud of me.
I bet they would.
Ah, she was fit. I can't say that. My brother's still in school. Oh no, I can't say that.
Oh. Mrs. Hepburn, if you're listening,
I mean, it's
Lewis
not her.
loves you.
It's not. It's a weird name, but
I don't know. It's just a guess.
okay, let's move on. So I think we're going to go on to the last subject. But have you got anything else you want to talk about?
How you doing?
Okay, that's not what I'm talking about. So I feel like we need to talk about what happened on Saturday.
We need to talk about a lot of things that happened on Saturday. There was quite a
Yes.
lot of things.
So you Rangers fans, right? Pipe down the new. 55's confirmed. Nah, Rangers were the better team, but what you go do? We played shite.
Exactly.
Their first goal was, it wasn't brilliant, right? Because it wasn't like it was a 30-yarder, but nice cross in, touch on it, bang, goal, right? But see the second one, that's pissed me right off. What's Shane Duffy doing? Open his legs.
I know. The only reason he's lost because I was watching the game.
Nah, it was Neil Lennon. Well, it was both Neil Lennon and the players, but oh well.
No, but we've confirmed when I watched the game, it's unlucky because we were watching the Celtic St Mirren. St Mirren scored in the first 2 minutes. We turned it
Very
off.
true.
Just won. I
Very
should have turned
true.
it off.
Should have. Yes.
I was
sneaky
watching.
bastard.
I was watching both big derbies at once. I had Liverpool up against Everton and Celtic Rangers.
Oh, we talk about the Everton game because I want to talk about some drama.
I want to talk about that as well.
So, aye, the commentator, I think it was Andy Walker or something, or the other one. I think it was Andy Walker. Did you see the second goal
For what?
for the Rangers game?
Yeah.
Right, so Andy Walker said that goal was a nice placed outside of the foot finish. He's tapped it in for 2 yards. It's not a nice finish.
Lovely finish. What can I say?
Chris Boyd, he pissed me off, I know. So, see when you do a team of the week, right, when you're pundit, you pick the position as well as the players. So he's picked 3 at the back, but put Tavernier right mid. You can't do that just to fit more Rangers players in. He put Hollander, right? There was no a bad Rangers player, right, but he didn't do much. Tavernier, fair enough, got the assist, but he didn't do much other than that.
He
Goldson,
whiffed a lot of corners.
aye, but what came of that? Hee-haw.
Exactly.
Goldson,
I said he whiffed them.
aye. Goldson, fair enough, got 2 goals. It was Kent played quite well, but didn't do much. I think there was someone else. Barker, he done hee-haw as well. I would put, even though we lost, I'd put Stephen Welsh, the young boy for Celtic, I'd put him in.
He did all right. Was that his
Second.
debut?
Second
Or
game.
second game?
Aye. He won.
I saw folk talking on
I
Twitter
think it
saying,
was-
"This is your chance, big man."
Aye, he was the best player in the park. Didn't expect that.
There you go.
Aye, and Elyounoussi missed a sitter.
He did indeed.
Ah, he did.
He taken a touch heavier than a Ford Rangers pickup truck.
Professional player and he's hitting it with his shin.
The ball came down. He's like, right, all he has to do is take a wee touch and then bang it in.
Aye.
It just he kicks it at his shin.
See, at that point, right?
Hits Rosed.
At that point, we go into halftime 1 each and maybe put on a striker or a defender or
And I
turn
get
it on in midfield, aye, change it up a bit. But no,
Lee Griffiths maybe.
we played shite and we still could have came away with a draw.
Yep.
But no, we're shite. We can't finish.
You should manage Neil Celtic.
I should actually. I'd be better than
You
that.
should manage Neil Lennon.
Because what I do, right, it's I know this might not get round Neil Lennon's wee head, right, but I would play 2 strikers if I'm playing 2 up top. Do you know what I mean? I wouldn't play a midfield or a left mid. I wouldn't do that up front.
You see, that was my thing with Alex Dyer. He was playing Kabamba up there himself, and then he
Aye.
started playing Kabamba and Brophy, and it's like,
That was the same with Edward. He can't play up there himself, he needs to. But he needs a striker though. Because Ryan Christie, he's a midfielder. He doesn't sit up and wait for the ball. And the same with Elyounoussi, he plays up the wing. Doesn't add up. What's next? Could he play Barkas up front?
might as well.
May as well give him a shot.
It'd be better with his hands up front.
Aye. Remember, he's good with his feet. He's no good at saving, but he's good with his feet, so put him up front.
What's the fucking point? If he can't catch a ball.
Who's good with his hands? Shane Duffy, he likes to go for a header, but push the player down, so he'd be good in nets.
He'd put him in nets,
Aye,
yeah.
in nets. And who else? We'll put on. See that? I'm trying to get someone you've heard. We had a Jack Hendry.
Yeah.
Right, well, he's away on loan, right? We'll bring him back and we'll stick him midfield. Right, stick him star man next to Scott Brown.
Love that.
Probably the worst player in Celtic's existence, but we'll stick him in.
Well, on the topic of keepers, over in Merseyside, Jordan Pickford was almost arrested for manslaughter after he almost took the legs off of Virgil. In fact, he did take the legs off of Virgil van Dijk, almost broke Virgil van Dijk's legs, but because Virgil's pinky hair was offside, no red
Aye.
card, nothing, not even a yellow, not even a seeing two.
Aye, that
now
usually be
Van
what made
Dijk's
a
injured.
very good point. See if that's how it works, right? He's offside, but because that tackle was after the offside, it doesn't matter. You could actually just got and volley someone, and you'd be alright. It was offside, mate.
I will walk up to whoever's like assisting the keeper with marking. I will go in an offside position, and I will just start kicking his ribs.
Aye, kick him in the balls and twist his neck till it snaps.
Ref will be like, what are you doing? It's like, I'm offside.
I'm offside, mate, so it doesn't matter.
Because that's exactly what's happened there. Then obviously Richarlison went into Thiago's leg.
I've seen that. That's a leg breaker. I know.
That is a leg, but I'm surprised nothing actually came of it.
Aye.
Like I'm surprised he didn't get injured.
Did he get sent off for that?
Yeah,
didn't
Richarlison
watch that
did get
bit.
sent off, but I'm surprised Thiago wasn't injured.
Aye.
And Thiago made a beautiful assist to a goal that wasn't allowed, to a player that wasn't offside again.
Was that the Manny one?
Yep.
I don't think that was Thiago.
That was the one. Well, there was a Thiago assist at some point.
Right.
Pretty sure there was. Because
Maybe it's the
Henderson
second goal.
stuck it in.
Because it was Manny that got the assist and Henderson. Maybe he assisted Manny, but I don't know.
Aye, that was it.
Um,
That was it. He put it into Manny, and that was it.
Aye, so
Aye, Manny wasn't even offside either. Liverpool should have won
his
by 3-2.
his arm was offside, but you can't be offside with your arm because you can't score with it.
Even at that, it was barely off.
Aye.
I wouldn't have called it offside, to be honest. Because if you look at the line, as Jordan Henderson said in the interview, he thinks he bends the line sometimes, because if you look all the way up the line, actually, Everton player, I don't know who it was, arm was further towards the goal than
Aye,
Mane's,
that's what
which
I don't
means
get.
he's not offside.
How can they get the exact line?
Can't.
Like the angle. You can't get the exact angle, so that's why I say don't bring the VAR up to Scotland. It will ruin the game. As you can see,
Ruin
it
the
already
game.
is down there, so
Actually,
would
I saw
even
even
made up
earlier
here.
that's going to further ruin the game of
What's that?
football as we know it. As everybody knows, the Manchester United and Liverpool owners are a wee bit mad, and they are actually in talks with a FIFA thing that FIFA, as in the FIFA,
Uh-huh.
is down to do, and it's basically, here it is, English giants in talks to start a new European Premier League. Liverpool and Manchester United are amongst the clubs currently negotiating to start a new European Premier League. That's according to a bombshell story by Sky on Tuesday, which claims that the English duo are in talks with other sides across the continent and hope to set up a competitor to the Champions League within the next 2 years. The tournament would be backed by FIFA and include 18 of the top teams across England, Spain, Italy, France and Germany. Sky revealed that the finance package, thought to be worth in the region of $6 billion, is being finalised to help set up the new division. Fixtures would be played during the regular European season, and formal announcement is believed to be as soon as the end of October.
That's pish.
There is a poll on Twitter. Would you be in favour of a European Super League?
No.
I can't. Hold on. I need to log in. That was on the web app. I want to see what other people are saying, basically. But what do you think of that?
There's no point in it. You've already got two European competitions. You've got the league. You've got the league, two league competitions: the League Cup and the FA Cup or Scottish Cup, whatever it is. So you've got right there. You've got 5 competitions, and at that stage, I'm probably playing about at most 3 games a week. You don't need another game on top of that.
Right, I've got the results here. 9% said they don't know. 24% said yes, and 67% said no.
Oh, 67. Hail, hail.
I'll read some of the comments here. The players have more than enough games to deal with, domestic and international competitions already. More fatigue and more injuries would result. How many tournaments do they want? Champions League is the best. That's for I'm a Manchester City fan.
It's no won it.
Unlucky.
Celtic's won more Champions Leagues in name.
So no from me. Why would anyone say yes? See, the thing is, it's also a money thing. It's only the big teams, which means it's just going to dilute smaller clubs just as much as it already is right now. What's this? I want to see all the best players and coaches in one league, would legitimise arguments over who's better and the quality of what would be like UCL quarterfinals all season. Well, listen, guy, I don't think. I feel like you're stuck in some form of like primary school ethic. So who's better than who? That's not the point.
Who's better than who? Just Champions League. Like, who's the best in the world now? Bayern Munich.
100%.
Aye.
See, to be fair, they're dropping a wee bit. The results are a wee bit shaky.
They're playing a lot of games now, and they've basically no had a pre-season. Well, like
True.
a proper pre-season.
See, whilst we're here, we'll do the Champions League games predictions, and then we'll see if we're right when this comes out on Friday.
Oh, aye.
Right. I will do just the upcoming games, right? So, today at 5 to 6, Zenit versus Club Bruges. Who you got?
They're both quite good teams, but
I'll
go Zenit.
I'm going to go with a 2-2 draw.
Ooh. I'm not putting scores, I'm just choosing the team.
Alright, we could do that. Dynamo Kiev or Juventus?
Juventus.
RB Leipzig versus Istanbul Başakşehir.
Leipzig.
Rennes or Krasnodar?
Rennes.
Lazio or Dortmund? Won the yellow ball.
Aye, hopefully Dortmund.
Chelsea, Sevilla.
Sevilla.
You want me to stream that tonight? 8 o'clock?
Sevilla, I'll go 5. No, kidding. I'll go 2-0.
What, Sevilla?
Aye. They won the Europa League.
I'm going 2-1 Chelsea.
Oh, he's optimistic.
PSG versus Man United. Can Man United win 3-1 again? No.
Or will the Champions League finalists pump them? More than likely. I'll go PSG.
That's on also today at 8. Got a lot of games me and Lewis will watch tonight. Barcelona versus Ferencváros. I don't know if I pronounced that right. Aye, that one.
Beat Celtic fucking picks. Sounds we don't play 2 strikers, as I said. It was the
Barca are having a shocker.
True. But I'll go Barca though.
Salzburg versus Lokomotiv Moscow. It's a good game.
Salzburg.
Real Madrid versus Shakhtar Donetsk.
Real.
Yeah, Real. Ajax versus Liverpool.
I don't know, because Liverpool aren't playing the best. I'll still go Liverpool though.
I'm saying Liverpool because Ajax have sold like a lot of their key players.
Aye.
But they are still a good team. Onana's a really good keeper. Quincy Prom still there? Don't know. Man City versus Porto.
Porto. Okay. Man City.
Okay, Man City. How the fuck do you pronounce that? Midtjylland versus Atalanta. Midtjylland. Whatever the fuck. Midtjylland, aye, that's it.
I don't actually know, because Atalanta are quite a good team. They're playing well in the... What about then? I think it was Europa League. I think the loss is full. I'll go with Atalanta.
It was so close. I'd like Atalanta to win that. Olympiacos versus Marseille. Don't actually know.
Marseille.
I'd say Marseille, but Olympiacos did well last tournament. I'm going to skip that one because I'm excited for that one. But we've got Inter Milan versus Borussia Mönchengladbach. That's also a good game. I'm hoping for an Inter win.
I'll go Inter, but I don't really know.
Right, here's a game I'm really excited
I'm
about.
going to put a wee bet on the night because I've got a 5 in my Ladbrokes.
Bayern Munich versus Atletico Madrid.
Bayern.
Oh,
Can't hold
probably,
You've got
but
to
I'd
back
like
them.
Atletico to win it. But in that group, Bayern's not exactly got an easy time, nor does anybody in there. It's Atletico Madrid, Bayern, Lokomotiv Moscow, and Salzburg.
Tee-hee.
That's not an easy group to get out of.
Tell me about it. You with AC Milan?
When's the next? Europa League's on Thursday. That's before the podcast. Do you want to do them? We'll just do the popular
do them
ones.
quickly.
Standard Liège versus Rangers.
Hopefully Standard Liège, but probably Rangers.
One each.
Oh.
Leverkusen versus Nice. Leverkusen.
Leverkusen, aye.
Young Boys versus Roma.
Roma. Rangers beat Young Boys, come on to hell.
I know.
I like how
Celtic Milan.
I honestly don't know because obviously we're playing bad, right? But we might
Three
bounce
each.
back. We could bounce back, so I'll go to 3-1 AC Milan. We could bounce back, but I don't see it.
I don't think it'll be a battering, to be fair.
Aye. Hopefully no.
Tottenham versus Lask.
I don't know because Tottenham throw away Leeds. Do you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I'll go Tottenham.
Leicester versus Soria Lunask.
Oh, that's a toughie. What you getting that? Go Leicester.
Leicester.
Aye.
Leicester.
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 Right, hurry up. Not than that.
That's us.
Oh, right. Is that us with the podcast then?
I'm guessing so.
Aye. Right. Thanks for watching, you bunch of gimps.
Don't worry,
Oh,
we'll be
sorry.
back to normal.
Next week.
Next week.
Hopefully Charlie doesn't turn and go, I've actually, I'm going to sleep.
Hold on, let's check his location.
No,
On
that's
Snapchat.
it. Yeah, let's end it here. We're not checking his
No, no, no.
location. No.
14 minutes ago, and he's home. What's that about?
You've heard
Leave
that?
Charlie
You've heard that
hate
here,
comments.
folks?
Leave Charlie hate comments on this podcast if you made it this far, because I know you didn't.
Aye. Our average
back
watch
next
time's
week.
probably about 20 minutes at most. Probably not even that.
15 seconds.
Right. See you in the next episode.
Bye-bye.